Hey everybody, today we're going to be going over the small update that was released for this weekend. This update gives us both events and some bug fixes. It doesn't really give us anything else too noticeable, but I'll kind of go through everything that I've found so far. And if you have anything else you want to add, please add it into the comments below and we'll try to make videos on it later if it's something that we feel is necessary. So first big things are the new SSR and SR heroes. We'll go over those a little later. Then the new base skin, it will also go over later, and the Decor set. Decor set, if you haven't watched my Decor video, it's a little older and has some um, poor sound quality, but I definitely recommend going and watching it because you'll understand what a Decor set is and how if you get the full set, there's additional rewards that come with that. There's also some optimizations that were done for sharing to chats and server transfer service. So basically what they changed with that is they made it so if your server is over 90 days old, you're able to transfer out. You can move to any server that's over 120 days old, and then any previously merged server, all players in that are eligible to also transfer out. You can get the items for that from the Alliance store, or you can purchase them with real life currency in the store. Uh, so they fixed a bunch of bugs. So there's some bugs that were in the research center that they fixed. Sharing coordinates to chat, it was a lot of times it would actually show the resource instead of the profile picture. So just kind of something to keep in mind. Not really anything relevant, but just kind of a visual thing that can throw people off. Here's a big one that was fixed, the silo scramble bug, where if you sent a march to one of the silos, it actually would disappear, even though it was still out and still getting you points. It was still showing that you didn't have that march out, and then if you went to try to send another march out, it wouldn't let you, saying that your marches were full. So that's kind of a good one to have fixed because you could actually lose march or lose troops and marches based on that. Because if you were trying to fight and you thought you had a march free and you really didn't, then it kind of would make it so you weren't able to fight and could cost you troops or give you a battle loss or things like that. And you wouldn't be able to pull out of silos because you couldn't find your march. So, and then they gave us a gift code, capital EID2021. So just kind of keep that in mind. I'll circle here quick for you so you all can see it. To redeem that, go into your profile, go into settings, go into gift code, and type it in and hit enter. Next, we will jump into the heroes. So we'll jump into Akatora. He is a Navy hero. I can't tell you a lot about him other than how his skill works. So his skill works based off of rage. So he starts with 2 rage, and then every time your Navy units attack, they gain 1 rage. So the triggers once it hits 7. So basically, you start with 2, and then once your Navy ships attack 5 times, then you hit 7. So then on your 8th attack, the next time, so on your 8th attack, a mecha will show up and randomly throw 4 to 10 grenades, causing 23% damage. And then to those same targets that got hit by those grenades, they also lose 26.3 damage. So for 1 round, it's kind of an interesting mechanic that it also not only does it do damage, it also reduces damage. So that could play crucial in surviving your fights. We'll have more about him once we're able to test him and kind of see how he does, but that's kind of how he works. Definitely want to throw damage skills on him. So you definitely want your Navy damage increase, rare and not rare. Probably both march sizes with him, I would say, would probably be your best 4 skills. Then the other new hero is an SR hero who actually probably has the most like advanced skill for an SR hero. So when the battle begins, your units will be covered by armor, which increases their HP by 14.1%. So in other words, it's very similar to Bradley thing. He is an army hero. It's kind of similar to Bradley's, where it gives a shield that gives his HP. It doesn't seem like it's based on how much HP you have, but it gives, well, yeah, because it would be, because which increases their HP by 14.1%. So if your HP is already at 100, it'd go up to 114.1. And then if you're at 102, it would obviously go up more than just 14.1 because you're at 102. So Not that you're going to want to use a purple hero in your war marches, but he is also a gathering hero, which is kind of nice. So when sending this hero to gather resources, you can gather 10% faster. Once he's 5 stars, you're able to gather at 18.1%. So that's kind of a big thing. Any gathering heroes right now are very important because they were lacking before, but now they're starting to throw more gathering type things into the game. We will jump into another thing that kind of has to do with gathering in my mind, but it might not for a lot of you. So you'll see that this screen looks a lot different now. You don't have your marches up top anymore. Your marches are no longer up here, your presets. They're actually all now located down here below the battle. There are also now 8 slots. From what I heard, the first 4 are unlocked for anybody before, and then once you hit level 80, the rest get unlocked. I can't verify or deny that because I have no way of checking, being that I'm already level 80, but 8 slots means that if you have 5 marches, as a lot of players do, you're able to set up 5 different gathering marches. You're able to set up 1 or 2 attack marches, and then you'd be able to set up a 8th, like a Dark Force or Warhammer march. So if I hit my 2, you'll see this is my Dark Force march, where I'm trying to get out there as fast as possible. So now we'll jump into the events. So first we have a hero lucky wheel. So from what I have seen of this event, you can hit the plus button to buy roulette points and then spin the roulette. By spinning the roulette, you get random items from the roulette and randomly earn 1 to 5 lucky points to redeem more prizes in the treasury. So basically, you'll spin this, it'll stop, and you'll get your prize. You also get 4 points, which you're able to go into the shop and use to purchase things in here. Some of those decor items are already in the shop. You also have Akatora in here. You have his skill in here. And then you have some shards and a ton of gems, actually. That's 20,000 gems right there. So you're also able to buy those points, it looks like. So you can buy, so you'd buy 20,000 gems for, let's see, let's just double check, 3,000. You can buy 20,000 gems in that store for just under $50, so US dollars. So kind of a nice store. Not really sure. Oh, sorry. So you don't buy the points. These points allow you to spin and then you get the points. So if I wanted to do this, I'd have to purchase the spins. So basically you're purchasing spins, and then as you spin, you get points for your store. So they're different coins. So sorry I misspoke there. Just want to double back on that. The next event is the Paint the Color event. In here, you are able to get the following rewards. So you'll see down here, that's where you actually redeem your rewards. And here are your rewards. You're able to pay 5,000 gems for all the bonus rewards, which I highly would recommend doing. Because these are, I mean, you get 2,000 gems, 1,000 gems, and then 3,000 gems. So if you max this out, you easily get all your gems back, plus you get a ton of it. And you get the new skin. So that is the Golden Pavilion. So you can actually get that skin for free, which is probably, I think, the first actual free skin you can get in this game. What it does is it increases your march size by 1 when it's equipped, and it adds 10% to your attack. And then when you're just holding it, you get a 5% gathering speed, and all units get an HP buff. So not the best skin ever, but it is a free to play skin, so everybody is able to obtain that one. And then with that, so all you have to do is attack Dark Forces or Warhammers to get the paint, and then you can just hold it down to use your paint. So you're also able to buy the paint if you want for any pay-to-win players, but this is definitely one you can grind out in 16 days to get that many points. So you have the hero event where you're actually able to recruit him. So if you use this, you have to purchase these vouchers for 300 gems each, and from that you can get a 28% chance to get a shard of him, the component chests, experience, gold boxes, premium recruits, and training, and then there's a 2% chance to get him outright. So that would be technically 10 shards. So Just something to keep in mind that you could get him that way also. You can also purchase him for 19.99 US dollars, where you also get 5 rare skills and an experience book. And then there's also the lucky treasury event where you're able to get him. So you're in here, what you do is you use gems, and with the gems, you're able to receive rewards. You'll see I got one of him right there, and you can see your different symbols that you got if you do the 10 times. I wouldn't suggest doing 1 times because that's 35 gems, whereas if you do 10 times, you're saving 20 gems. So, and then every 300 points, so every 30 spins, you get an automatic shard for him. So with here, you'll see I got 3 total shards for over 1,000 gems, or right around or 919 gems, I should say. With this though, there is a jackpot right here, located in the left of the screen, that you are able to get more gems back. So you can you'll see if we went to the winning record, you'll see that people are winning their gems back and how many they're winning. Not necessarily a ton of gems that they're winning back, but they are winning some of them back. So that's a third way to get him. So you have the vouchers, you have purchasing him, or you have the lottery. And then there's the pre-summer check-in where you're able to obtain the new hero. I want to say his name right, so I'm just gonna go pull it up because I like to. Ishitaro. So Ishitaro, you're able to do this pre-summer check-in. Make sure you check in every day because there are a lot of different items in here for free that you wouldn't normally be able to get. You have a 7-day March queue. You have him as a hero. You get 10 shards for him right away. Then 2 days later, you get 20 shards that you could use on him. You get an avatar frame. You get tons of gems, gold boxes, vouchers. Here's some more decor. And then you get a level 3 March size at the end of it. So definitely make sure you at least check in every day. Even if you don't do anything else in the game, come in, check in, claim your prize, and log out if you have to. I definitely would recommend not missing that. Other than that, we haven't really seen any other big changes. Just your typical bug fixes, but these events were kind of big, and I wanted to go over those with you guys. So, with that, I'm going to get to doing my lucky treasury so I can get the new hero and at least throw gold production on him since I'm an army main. But another hero means another 2 skills of gold production for me. So, with that, I hope you all have a great day. Please remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any other, like I said at the beginning, if you have any other things you want to add in the comments below, please remember to do so. And I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.